Welcome back to the Game Master Mode in Arma Reforger. This video is part 2 of the helicopter series where we learn how to build a custom scenario so we can fly a bunch of helicopters and crash them as we learn to push the limits of our machines and our abilities without endangering ourselves or our teammates in a real server. If you missed the first video on how we built our scenario, click the link in the upper right corner. You can get caught up there. Starting off, I am holding the power down on the collector. As soon as I hit spacebar to increase power, look how quickly the little bird pops into the air. While flying, I have the collective on full power all the time with the exception of trying to land. I still use auto hover to help quickly get on the ground. As soon as I touch, I disable it and engage full power to lift off. Being on the ground is when you are most vulnerable, so communicate with your team so they are prepared to dismount the moment you touch down. You have probably noticed I added a keyboard overlay so you can see my inputs. Furthermore, you may have also noticed I used EDSF instead of WSAD. It's a little age check that goes back to the days of Doom, Wolfenstein, and Quake. However, if you are using Shift and Spacebar to manage the collective, you will still be fine. Spacebar increases power, generating left. Shift decreases power, reducing left. Alright, let's rip along the ground here for some low altitude passes. You can build up a lot of confidence in the little bird since it doesn't fall out of the sky like other heavier helos. If you are new to practicing, I would spend a lot of time in the little bird before moving on to the heavier transports. It'll really help build your confidence. When you are moving slower, you can utilize the tail rotor to spin the helicopter around. It's less effective the faster you go. Holy crap, that was close. I thought I enabled the auto hover, but I missed the key. Alright, there we go, there we go. Okay, we're good now. Okay, we've landed the little bird. Let's step up and into the Huey. We're not going to see the agility of the little bird, and the stunts will require a little more altitude to keep safe. As long as horizontal speed is maintained, you can turn fairly sharp, but 180-degree stalls are more difficult, as the chopper will still lose altitude when the little bird would maintain its altitude. We are able to fly very low as long as we're cruising fast. I would have made that barrel roll if it wasn't for that damn tree. We've all said that, haven't we? Anyways, onto the Russian pig, the Mi-8 MT armed transport. The first thing you'll notice is the air conditioning. They absolutely spared no expense on this machine. Secondly, as soon as you start generating lift, it will start rolling backwards. So either start the engine with the brake on or constantly try to move forward to tilt the tail and balance it as quickly as possible. I'm pressing full power on the collector, and look how long it takes to lift off. Without any other input, it starts flying backwards. Once you're in the air, flight will be very sluggish, gaining altitude is slow, and there is absolutely no room for horsing around in the sky. So if you end up flying this for your team, just take them there and try not to crash. As you saw in the very beginning of the video, the first thing this helicopter wants to do when you try to roll it is just dive straight into the ground. I also added the IL-76 airplane, hoping we could do barrel rolls in it, but sadly we can't even get into it. Maybe an Arma 4. Considering it spawns with wheel chocks and blankets on the tires, it was never meant to fly. Anyways, let's hop back into the Jeep and get out of here. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned a few things. Get out there and put in that training time. Like the video if you made it this far, subscribe if you enjoy seeing Arma Reforged content, and we'll see you in the next one.